Before I do not begin this video, I just wanted to say thank you for 1,000 subscribers! Woo! 1,000 subscribers! Woo!
For everyone new to the channel, hi! We are a couple making vlogs and nostalgic animation videos.
Boring! Back to the video!
There was a time when the future felt soft and dreamy. The internet was a world of floating orbs, blue skies, and magical little gadgets in our pocket that looked like it could double as a Sailor Moon transformation device. In the 2000s, we thought the future will look, well, beautiful. A future where nature and tech are in perfect harmony. But no! Now it just feels like the future got stuck. We traded that dream for grayscale. So what happened? And why does the 2000 version of the future still feel cooler than real life? Back then, designs were full of imagination. Everything had a soft shadow, transparent bubbles, and shiny chrome finishes. And even your phone felt like a fashion accessory. And the Windows XP background? That wasn't just a background. That was a spiritual experience, okay? The 2000 version of the future wasn't hyper real. It was dreamy. In the early 2000s/2010, there was this specific idea of what future would look like. Fluid, high-tech, yet somewhat gentle. And a lot of that vision came through in the design language of the time. Things like Fruity Gear Aero, Technozen, Fruity Gear Aqua, Dorfic, and all of those nya. These aesthetics had one thing in common: the eco-responsible future. Instead of the brutalistic minimalism we have now, these aesthetics lean into a hopeful future. Together, these styles shaped everything, from early tech branding to fashion, web design, and even children's media. And that stuck with us. Even if we didn't know their names back then, we felt their impact. Especially those of us who like crazy looking things and bling bling stuff. Media, that was on another level. Everything looked like it was designed by a 12-year-old with Photoshop in a dream. And honestly, that's art. And on the web, we had entire worlds like Neopet, The Sims, and Barbie.com, where your cursor turned into glitter and every loading screen tested your patience. We weren't just browsing the internet, we were emotionally bounded to it. And our movies, that was just something else. We didn't have amazing VFX or anything, but the 3D felt real somehow. Not like another Cocomelon-ish version like we see today with Disney. We had Cars, we had Monsters Inc., Toy Story, and they have Wish. And don't get me started with DreamWorks or Barbie movies, okay? Never mind, I will. Shrek was so funny. They had memes before memes were a thing. The characters looked amazing. The ones who made this were definitely inspired. And it shows, because this was just wonderful. Barbie, she was everything. A princess, a fairy, a painter, a dancer, a singer, a pop star, a mermaid, and of course, a successful actress. That's the ultimate bad bitch right here. She was successful and nice. The little girls had a perfect role model. Somewhere around 2013, things changed. Design just gave up. Everything went flat. Color gone. Personality deleted. Shadow banned. It's like the internet woke up and said, let's just look like an hospital waiting room forever. Yeah!
Now what in the absolute was Pepsi thinking going from this absolute iconic symbol of America to this? Minimalism is literally consuming everything!
Every app logo gotta glow down. Like, bro, who the fuck gave Instagram
An emotional lobotomy.
Now every app logo looks like it was designed by someone who hasn't felt
Joy since 2014.
Even emojis look like they pay taxes and hate fun. If the internet was weird, now it's just beige, plain, and boring. I get it. The internet is in a way a mirror of society, and honestly, a lot of people are going for the plain beige, boring look. It's everywhere. You can walk into a store, a cafe, or open 5 apps and they will all have neutral tones and minimalistic logos. This sameness didn't come out of nowhere. Design reflects society, and we've entered an era where efficiency and productivity are valued over identity. And the world became obsessed with being aesthetic in the most sanitized way possible. Everything clean and functional. Okay, hear me out. Clean is pretty. I like when my clothes look brand new. I smell good, makeup perfectly smooth and all. When I hear clean, I see everything harmonious and well put together, but not ultimate minimalism. The thing is, this is what people see nowadays. Corporation realized that beige sells way better than emotion, so design lost its personality. Media followed, and suddenly bright colors, maximalist interface, and emotional expressions were labeled as childish or cringe. And the saddest part, a lot of us didn't even notice the shift. It crept in gradually disguised as progress. When interface, building, and outfits look the same, it's not just a design problem, it's an emotional one. We're starved for wonder, and the hyper-minimalistic era didn't give us peace, it gave us flatness. A lot of nostalgic aesthetics, Y2K, 90s, early 2000s, are being recycled without the spirit that made them special. What gets brought back is usually the most sanitized, most aesthetic-friendly version of the past. No raw emotional self-expression. It becomes nostalgia without the heart. It's like they downloaded the vibe but skipped the soul. Everything is minimal except my emotional damage. Bring the fun back! There is a reason why hospitals use pale blue and fast food chains use red. Colors affect our mood, memories, focus, and even how connected we feel to a space. Color is psychological infrastructure. Different hues trigger different emotions. Blue can calm us, red can energize us, green, like my hair, can boost creativity and concentration. A world stripped of color is a world stripped of emotional range. Now listen, personally love minimalism, gray, beige, that's totally valid. A beige room can feel calming, cozy, or even elegant, depending on the context. But the issue is when that aesthetic is forced on everything and everyone, as if it's the only mature or professional choice. Minimalism should be a style, not a standard. Maximalism, vibrant colors, and expressive design deserve a space to thrive. We need environments that reflects a range of human emotion. The world doesn't need to be loud all the time, but it does need to be alive. So no, all these feelings towards the 2000s isn't just nostalgia. Back then, you could customize your cursor, your background, your soul. And that's what I'm trying to bring back with Fruity Garcine! So if you're crying about the future we were promised, come sit with us. Let's make it ourselves. Follow, like, and subscribe. Explore Fruity Garcine. Let's bring the fun, weird, emotional internet back. Woo!